folks, and welcome to another episode of Airstreamers, where you never know what stream will ride. We are back, and I gotta tell you folks, this has been a real weird, sort of crazy time away from you. Lots has happened, and I miss you. I feel like this is now the second week in a row that we have only done 2 streams. Chris thought today was Friday. Chris walked away before and said something like, tomorrow we'll do whatever, and I'm like, there is no tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Today is Saturday.
Because you know what? My week works on the Airstreamers calendar, obviously.
I know.
And so when you have graduations to go to, I don't know what to do.
That is exactly why, and I will tell you all about my graduation in a little, but a couple of housekeeping. Welcome to Josh STW09.
Yeah, hey,
who
Josh.
Joined our stream for the first time tonight, and thank you, Too Shy for You and Kathy for the bits. And funny story I will share about...
Yes, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, 23PB. Are you talking about Josh?
Yes, I was going to mention the story about Josh. Really funny story. Me and Chris usually record our podcast episodes the lead up into this Twitch stream. So our our sound device or whatever has everything that comes out of the computer connected to it. So when noises happen on the computer, they'll happen on the device and get recorded into the podcast. We happen to have the Twitch dashboard up as we were recording midway through, and Josh followed. So there was a little bling noise that happened.
A little chime.
Yeah, so
forever
you're memorialized
in the podcast that we're going to publish.
The podcast will publish later tonight, and I'm super, super happy with the content we created. We talk about Elizabeth Moss. We talk about Ms. Marvel, a little bit of Drag Race, season, whatever, All-Star 7.
And dinners.
And also a little toe dip into Kenobi, which, funny enough, we actually started the podcast thinking that the meat and potatoes would be Kenobi. We never got to it. We don't know what we're doing half the time. So
we talk too much.
Yes.
Kathy gave 202 bits for 202 episodes. That's super sweet, Kathy. Thank you. And 23PB gave 103. And I just wanted to call it out because, I love those crazy numbers.
Little
crazy numbers. So thank you, Corey. And Leslie has been subbed for 15 months and said, yay, welcome back. Thank you, Leslie. And thank you, Shelly, JJG, and for the support. And also, Shelly ordered Muskrat Love.
Yes, I will do that to Bernie right down there. Lana said, this week has been absolutely horrible. Glad to have a little happiness today.
We also talked about that on the podcast because this is a crazy week.
We had quite a segment on it on the podcast about I don't even want to say like our opinions. It's not. It's so rough. This week painted the picture or just cemented it into stone, I want to say, that women are second-class citizens in the United States of America. Full stop. There's no way that you can't walk away from that not looking at it from that perspective. And if you are a woman who is someone who decided at some point in life to vote with the people who've now taken rights away from themselves, I can't wrap my mind around it. It's so hard to understand what's going on.
It's a crazy time, but all we can do is just fight for what's right. And that's
continuously. And I told Chris at the beginning of this when it happened that I feel like even as myself, if I can feel something, if I can feel apathy towards our system, and I'm someone who's so vocal, my fear is that going forward, that the people who are on the fence of the system will now feel that apathy enough to not participate in the system. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I would never not vote. I think it's the literal voice that we have with the country. But this does make you question, what are we even voting for if this is what the result of our votes provide, right? And I think that if there is a 20-year-old who's out there right now who's not into this idea of participating, because what does it matter? What is my vote going to do anyway?
I hope those folks,
they need to continue to push through.
They need to push through, and they need to get involved in politics
and get more involved locally with your local stuff is what I think that should happen too. So we're 95% towards a level 2 hype train with 55 seconds left. So thank you folks for whoever has participated in tonight.
Yeah. And hey Dodo, thanks for joining and good evening. Katie Dim said that she's loving All Stars. Oh, we had a whole thing on it when we were talking on the podcast. It's really fabulous. So good. Connor said, Happy Pride, thank you. And I love all the emotes. They're freaking cute. And I want to thank Sia's daughter. Thank you, Lena, for the 500 bits. You're freaking awesome. Kathy, thank you. 300 bits. And Shelly, thank you again. 5 bits. You guys are super sweet for supporting the channel. But there's something else that I wanted to talk about outside of all the craziness that's going on in the
I want to talk about my burn. So right over here and right over here. So
did that happen when you went for a walk?
Yeah, so I decided that I was going to go for a walk today because on Pikmin Bloom, that many folks of us are playing. I mean, it's a pedometer on Discord and also just generally speaking. Today's a community day. I don't know why they call them community days. I don't get that. I think it's because you're supposed to go outside and like hang with the community. But I decided to go for a walk today, and Chris, you bummed your leg. That's not the right thing. Busted your kneecap.
My knee.
Oh, that's what happened. You busted your kneecap. Anyway, Chris went for a run at some point. He's not well with his knee. He's like unfit for walking. And so I went out to my walk.
It's happened before. I just have a stupid knee.
You know what though?
It's been a while
that it happened. I think was less. I think it was because this. Or would you say the other way?
No, they're pretty much equal. I would say. I think that the problem is that
it's going to happen again.
It happened like in 2008.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't running. That's the problem. Like it was all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to go run 3 miles on concrete or on pavement. And I didn't know. I just was like, this is going to be fine. And it wasn't fine.
That's the problem.
But now I feel like I'm a trained, not trained. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I run regularly.
You run significantly longer. And
that sort of freaked me out. But then during COVID, I started running, and I was like, and you were the one who actually got me into it. And then yesterday I went for a run, and it just wasn't a good time.
Yeah. And so
that's
here
we are.
The good thing is that you did not go to the ER as you did in the past.
I didn't. Yeah. No, I didn't go. I did get Brooks sneakers, and Elias actually got them for me, and they are fabulous. But you know what? I'm weird with them, and I cherish and love my Brooks sneakers, and I only use them on the Peloton. And so when I go, and this is probably just stupid. This is stupid.
Dumb. Stupid.
And I run outside with my non-Brooks sneakers, like my old sneakers, which I shouldn't do, but I'm dumb.
Why?
Because I want to preserve them. I love my Brooks sneakers, and I only use them on the Peloton.
I didn't know that. Oh my God.
It's stupid. Hang on. I think I missed some. Kathy, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Shelly, for the bits. Thank you, Lena. Super sweet. Another 500 bits. And thank you, Kara, for gifting a sub to Dodo.
So there's a question earlier I meant to answer. Hi, Leslie.
Kara said that's peak debt.
Yeah,
totally. And Beachley said it's totally backwards. I know. It's stupid. I should just get another pair of Brooks sneakers. I feel like this is sponsored by Brooks, but you know what? They are my favorite running shoes. But my problem is I run on the treadmill 9 times out of 10, and I run outside the balance, the 1 out of 10. And so I feel like I need to just keep my good sneakers preserved for the good running. And you know,
We're 20% away from a level 3 hype train with 35 seconds left, folks. And then I want to answer Josh's question about some insight on the channel.
Okay, but this is similar to when you say that you like to keep your good food, your favorite part of your meal as your last bite. It's the same thing. It's like, I want to save the sneakers for the good experience. And I really like running on the treadmill more than I like running outside.
Okay. I can understand that and empathize with that. But I also think
it's weird. Why am I like
but
that?
I also think when I eat the food, when I eat my dinner, that goes away. And so it's very localized with my last bite joy. Your sneakers still exist for quite some time.
I feel like I'm going to just run the treads down or something.
Okay. Josh asked a little bit ago, can I get some insight onto the channel since Josh has just started following us? And sure, we will tell you that this is the best channel on Twitch.
Are you partial?
I'm very... Why would you say that? Ultimately, here's the deal. Short summary. We love the Airstream trailer, like an RV. We decided one time, 202 episodes ago, to stream on Twitch inside of our Airstream. And it was a dumpster fire. I mean, it was garbage. But something called to us to come back and try and do and fix and whatever. And we then started a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful community here called Airstreamers. And we have had the time of our lives participating in this amazingness.
It's been the best thing. So much so that now my week is scheduled on, I don't know the days of the week. I know the days that we stream and the days we don't stream. And I don't know how to process when we don't stream, like yesterday when you were at graduation.
And so, yes, Paul, there was no stream yesterday because I was at my high school graduation, like where I work, my school's graduation. But the problem is it was supposed to be on Thursday. So when I scheduled the week and I almost said I shent out like Sean Connery. I sent out the schedule on our Instagram. So Josh, you should also follow us on the Instagram there and also join the Discord if you're unfamiliar with
totally join the Discord, Josh.
But basically, I posted the schedule on Instagram and I said it's Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, just like always. But then on Wednesday,
I think it was
Wednesday, we got the email that they switched graduation to the from Thursday to Friday, which then forced me into having to go to work on Friday. And Chris didn't have a chance to prepare his single person stream that he wanted to do. I don't even know if you wanted to do it. It's everyone else wanted you to do it, except Crymars, and she's never gonna live that down.
She's forgotten.
No, but all joking aside, I think
it was just, you know what?
The best part of that.
I'm gonna do it at some point, but it was too much after work.
For sure, and you have to explain yourself. It's very
to
funny.
Set everything up.
But I think what made me laugh about Crymars' answer is that it was rooted in the most kindness of kindness.
Oh,
by
totally.
Saying, it's Airstreamer, so how could it be Airstreamer?
And I didn't think
Elias?
of this, but you know what? I screwed myself over. I screwed the pooch. What is that? What you say? This pooch got screwed.
I don't think I like that.
I don't know.
Keep going.
Because if I had streamed, I wouldn't have gone outside for a run, and my knee would have been fine.
Wow.
So here we are.
You literally.
That's karma. That's proof that there's karma in the world.
When we were at the doctor, the one, I guess, nurse or whoever it was like, that's what the nice
weather does to you.
It was very, very, very funny. It made me laugh so hard.
She was really sweet. Actually, everybody was really sweet.
She was so nice. We are at 85% of a level 3 entering level 4 hype train. This is wonderful. You're all so supportive. And thank you for being here.
Josh asked what do all the names pawns mean by everyone's name. So that's how long they've been subs for. Josh.
Subscribers on the channel. So I don't know how familiar I with Twitch as a whole, but Twitch, if you watch this channel without being a subscriber, there's some limitations like there will be ads that play every so often. There will be not as many votes that you get, or what is it, raffle entries. Chris gives away something every stream, and when you are a subscriber, you get multiple, I think it's like 5 times more entries when you do that. So the number, by the way, the number is just how long that member has been subscribing to our channel. There is a free subscription you get from Amazon Prime, 1 channel per month, like 1 Twitch channel per month.
Yeah, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, it's free. For if you use your Prime membership, it's like a free benefit.
Hi, Leah.
Oh my God. How did we get to level 4? I have a ton of people.
Because Leah gave out a sub and Crymars gave out a sub to Josh. Oh, that is so sweet, Cry. Thank you.
Heidi asked if I got an MRI. No, I did not get an MRI, but I did get an X-ray.
They actually mentioned that you.
They said if it doesn't. No, they said if it doesn't get better, and I need to go to a specialist, then the specialist will probably do some sort of something. I don't know.
Sort of specialist.
But like I said, they'll do special
you're going to get the specialist special, just like they get the legendary legend stars.
Yeah. And so but like I said, when this happened again back like in 2008, and it sort of resolved itself just by taking care of it. So hopefully I don't have to go to a specialist, but we will see.
Yeah, I think if this is the same as it was last time, you're fine. Like, you'll be fine.
It takes time.
That's it. Yeah.
Time heals all wounds. That's a saying.
That's probably not just a saying, but like actual sort of, unless you die from it and then you don't.
It'll eventually heal and then turn into bone dust, and then the worms will eat it, and then people will eat the worms, and then it'll become a new person, and then it's healed. So time does heal all wounds.
The circle of life.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Cut to that moment in
Mufasa. Mufasa.
Yeah. So, Josh, in case you're unaware, Crymars gifted you a subscription for a month. So
that's so sweet.
What that means is you'll now get all the benefits of that, of the thing for the month, and then it's your choice if you want to continue or not.
So, can I tell what the giveaway is going to be? I'm going to do 2 of these giveaways because we're going to have 2 giveaways today. Folks,
Sam, too bad you're not going to Venice to Leah. I know a really cool gay ceramicist. Did you ever hear that word?
No, what is that? Like they make ceramics?
Yeah, of a guy who does drawings of dicks and stuff. And stuff. That cracks me up. The end stuff. What else is going on there?
Probably balls, I would argue. But
I kind of consider all of them as one.
Well, depends on... I don't know.
Kara,
depends on the art style.
Love it.
Heidi said buttons. Okay, well, Heidi, I'm going to tell you this. Just for Heidi tonight, if Heidi wins the giveaway, she can make the decision whether she wants to trade her giveaway for a button for artistic purposes. Only if Heidi wins.
Wait. We need the rules for that again.
We're going to have 2 giveaways tonight.
Okay.
Of the same thing.
Oh, okay.
The new thing that I'm going to show in a second.
Okay.
But if Heidi wins one of those giveaways tonight, then she'll be able to trade hers in for a button, so that because Heidi's won this Muskrat Nation button before. And she put it in one of her clients' hair, and it looked really cool.
How cute was that? She messaged me. I think it's the most adorable. It looked so cute.
It was really freaking cute. And so she said she needs more buttons.
Also, like, how sweet are you that, like, you're doing
Totally.
That? That's another element of it all that I think is just
ceramic
remarkable.
Truck nuts. Oh, my God.
We are 19% away from a level 5 hype train. Holy McMoly, with 40 seconds left.
This is the giveaway, what the giveaway is going to be tonight, and look at how freaking cute it is. So we have...
Oh, that's sweet what Josh said.
Muskrat Nation button. Which is what we've had before. And we've had questions on this, and I think we're delivering now. on clarifying what's the difference between a button and a pin.
A button and a pen.
And this is a pin. This is an acrylic
Why don't you do
pin.
it on the Craft-A-Cam, Chris?
Can you show it?
Yeah.
Then switch it. I have something else to show.
I can't wait till you show that. Leah's going to die.
I need it. This is perfect. Okay, this is the pin, like a lapel pin. This is an acrylic pin that you can take off the little penny thing and put it wherever you want. And
just be careful where you put it.
Yeah, you can put it as earrings probably if you wanted to, but don't do that.
Yeah, no.
But it would technically work, I think.
Can I see how big the shaft is? I would not. I would probably say don't put it in your earring.
Yeah, probably not.
In your ear hole.
Okay,
don't put it as an ear hole decoration.
But this has, for whoever wins it tonight.
There's also a plastic film
there's a
over
film
it.
over
Just
it.
so you know,
you need to take that film off.
Because I already could see that it's dirty.
It looks not clear, but when you take that film off, it's going to look shiny AF. You know what? I'm going to do it for one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Chris, before. And you were like, no, because that's the one that I'm going to send out. I'm like, okay, it's his little thing.
You're right, Elias. But you know what? If I'm not going to use my good sneakers on the pavement, I'm not going to waste one of these pins by just showcasing it. But you know what? I'm turning over a new leaf today.
You go, Glen Coco. Yeah.
How do I get this?
I did get burned. I mentioned it earlier because I went on a walk to get the community day thing. And what I wanted to say about the community day thing.
I didn't get burned. You know what? So maybe I won. Look at this. Look at this beautiful shininess.
Beauteous. Oh, you can't even hold it.
This is grade A shiny.
Try to get like a sheen. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wait, oh my God.
Oh, it's like glass.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Okay, well, two people are going to win this tonight, and it's going to be fabulous.
And if Heidi wins, wait,
you know what you're going to see?
What's the deal with what's happening with Heidi?
Oh, Heidi's getting a special choice. She can,
if she wins,
she can say, "I don't want this beautiful glass."
It's not glass.
Acrylic.
It's plastic.
Acrylic, I think. She can trade it.
Okay,
for a button, a Muskrat Nation button.
Okay.
Because she's using these with her clients.
So do some work.
Can you make Airstreamers buttons next? Yes. Okay, Heidi. Done. I have to wait for them to go on sale though. But yes, I will do that.
That is freaking funny.
So now that we've beaten that horse to death, there was something else I want. Oh, you know what I need to talk about?
What do you need to talk about?
Very important, considering that I did not get sunburned today, as per my shoulders and my pasty whiteness. But more than anything, I need to.
This is Leah. I can't even. While Leah was here on Tuesday, and we were talking about the drag queen fans that they have, and Chris was like, "I really want one of those." And Leah, while on stream, is like ordering one, and then it arrived.
Leah's just a remarkable friend that you
rely on anything.
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna deliver in every single way, big, small, or indifferent, subtle or not. She's always gonna deliver in the friendship, and this is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life because of how both thoughtful and loving it is that she sent it, and also useful. This is freaking useful. And so let me show you what I got in the mail from Amazon.
Also, I would really appreciate the ASMR of the sound.
I will.
Okay.
And so this is what I got in the mail, and I opened it up as Elias was in the kitchen.
You just showed it.
And look at this thing. This is just fantastic. It just cools the soul. I mean, I am living my best life right now.
Okay, and do it without sound, without you talking.
Can I do the fan trick where I talk in it? No.
Just do this without you talking. Just a second of silence. Yeah. Is that the lowest speed?
No. Oh, okay. No. I'm whole hog on it. The moment I turn it on, I'm like click, 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 full speed ahead.
So Leah,
so
last
look,
night,
I'm telling you, folks, this is going to make a regular appearance, because when Mama gets hot, Mama needs her fan.
I will say,
is just really nice feeling, and it makes a difference.
Kara said, "You don't shit
and
on."
And it folds up.
You don't shit on handheld fans. They're amazing. I 1 bajillion% agree. I briefly, maybe perhaps somewhere in my life, I thought like, oh, who has a stupid fan in their hand or whatever, like those little ones.
Like it's so extra.
Yeah,
but
like
then I realized
extra.
I'm extra.
Do you know when I realized how valuable they are? So when we went to drag brunch with Leah for Leah's birthday, what was it? How long ago would you say that was?
Maybe like a month ago.
Yeah,
a month ago.
So we were out for drag brunch and we met some phenomenal queens, and they were jumping, kicking, splitting, dancing for hours is what it felt like. And every time they had a brief break, they would take the fan and blow their face with it. Pause. And I looked at it and I was like, I bet that works, because I walk up the stairs and I'm sweating, let alone caked in makeup for hours and doing splits and dancing or whatever. And there was nary a droplet on their faces.
Because they were all blown.
They were all blown.
Yeah. Shelly asked if you can wear it around your neck. I don't think this one, I mean, you could probably do something to make it work, but this folds up and then it has a little, like a kickstand that you can put on the table and just have it blow towards you. I mean, it is just really something else. I'm telling you.
Oh, funny. There was a quote of my quote with with the shaft situation, and then Anton wrote back, "You beat me to it, Shore Pam." Speaking of Anton, first of all, I've literally been in my head rolling on Broadway.
We've talked about Anton more times in the last
like
week.
Couple days. Yeah,
I mean, it's been Anton. I'm telling you, we went out to breakfast today, and
and I said to Chris, I was like, "Did you know Anton has like a bunch of new people who now like have access to him and his music because of." Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles."
Now, just for folks who are tuning in for the first time, I want to say Anton rapped one of the songs on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game that we played on the stream.
/ beat it that night. Me, Chris, and Leah, we shifted
on
from
last
up here.
Tuesday.
We moved downstairs, we got some snacks, and we bunkered, whatever, down, and played till maybe 2:30 in the morning, and we beat it. And Chris was terrible. I'm calling you out. You were not that good. Me and Leah were kicking ass.
Okay, this is unacceptable, and you'll hear from my attorney as per Leah. But I was not terrible. I was selfish in it. That was the problem. I was worried about my survival, and y'all were fighting the fight, and I let you die, and that was my downfall. But
there's a video.
I eventually,
you all clipped. You were with it. I was sitting there and enjoying every one of the clips y'all made about the various shenanigans we got into from Tuesday. So,
Leah, I fell asleep in the recliner too. We were both Leah and I were in the recliner, like basically dead.
Do you know something funny?
We fell asleep to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
So I didn't tell either of you this. That the next morning, because I was responsible and I had work the next day, so I went to bed way earlier than everyone else. I stopped drinking earlier in the night, and I went to bed like a normal human and woke up and all was well. Way early. So Leah, when she sleeps over, sleeps downstairs where the muskrats essentially are. And
the servant space.
The morning of, I had realized that I did not take out the clothes that I would wear for work from the closet that's downstairs. And I didn't want to disrupt Leah. So I basically just fully re-wore like my outfit from like the prior day because I didn't want to.
Was it the pants?
No, it wasn't the pants. I mean, it may as well have been pants, but it was not. And I maneuvered my morning differently because of that little mishap. And then I went into the the kitchen to leave, and I just see feet dangling off the recliner. And I peep my head in, and it's Leah passed out on the recliner, and I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Then because at that point it was like that
it was
minute,
too late. Yeah,
that minute you have where it's like once you cross that minute, you're definitely going to be late. But if you still have a minute left, you're fine. I didn't have time, so.
Oh my God!
I need to do a lot of things. I need to give some muskrat.
You need to get a shot.
Cheddar. I need to get a shot because Chris
I'm going
is incapacitated.
Yeah, Elias is going to be
you're
going to be the workhorse tonight.
Ginger Cat wants cheddar. Cheddar is here. Look.
Well, take Cheddar and show him on the camera.
Switch to the other cam, Chris.
And yeah, Elias, you're the workhorse tonight. Sorry.
Look.
Chrissy, no patch today because I was at the doctor in the morning and then I didn't get to it in time. But I promise you that I will have one next week.
You almost fell off.
I've been so bad with my patch making lately.
You almost fell off.
Oh, Cheddar.
I was like gently trying to coax Chris today into making a patch. Like, oh, so you're
yeah, but then we got home so
late. You're
late.
not gonna make a patch, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it later. I'm like, and later comes, and I'm like, so the patch, and because I mean, look, anything we gift, anything we do, we do. You get what you get. You don't get upset. That's the MO that we've created here. But I'm selfishly looking forward to a patch. I want to see it. I want to see your work.
Okay, well,
that's what I want.
Look,
it's brilliant.
You go get the shot, and then
like,
we will talk about the upcoming events.
What upcoming events
of the week?
I know I'm being silly.
And then why did your hair is so cute, Elias. I love the haircut that they give you.
It's the barber that I go to. I love them.
But I feel like it was like, and then I saw you in the picture of the rain on your Instagram. I was like,
the video.
So freaking cute.
Oh my God, that was hell. Before I go, I'll tell you. I can't hear myself though. So before I go downstairs and do my work, let me tell you. When I tell you folks that the length of this school year was stretched to its full limits. Look, my fingers, you see? This is the beginning of the school year. Wait, this one's the beginning of the school year. This one's the end of the school year. And look, you see how I'm touching that like border? Look, I'm even encroaching into Chris's territory. That's what this school year felt like. And to have that graduation on that Friday and for it to go so well, and I love my students. They're wonderful. Everything is so great. And the moment it ends, we're all taking pictures, and the skies open up, and we are sitting there in a collective shower. That's what would happen. Not like a shower of drizzle rain. This was full.
You know what it would be like?
Hotel.
You know those videos
water.
of like when somebody holds up, like when the sprinkler system, the fire safety sprinkler system, activates. Mm-hmm. And if you were in that, that's what it would have been like.
100%. But across a whole football field stadium. And I parked real far away and I just book it. I just start running. I have other videos I got to show you all one day. I didn't upload them for me to share now. But there's videos as I'm panning around, screaming. The tarps that they had were just flying into everyone's faces. The giant speakers that were rented were toppling over. It was full mayhem. And I'm sitting there laughing because I'm like, this has got to be a joke. The mole people in the sky, they're really testing our patience right now. And I'm running to my car. I realized at some point, no matter how quick I run, I will basically be in a pool. Yeah. And I got home.
That's like trying to swim faster in a pool to not get wet.
Yeah. That's really funny. I never thought about that. It's really weird too.
Josh, okay. I love that you joined tonight. So thank you. I know you're in the UK and it's super late. So stay on for whatever amount of time that you can. But we are
regular on Twitch.
We Tuesdays, do stream a lot.
Fridays, Saturdays. Except when we don't follow that. Apparently this week has been 2 weeks of...
Yeah.
And actually this upcoming week is going to be a little bit great, but a little bit weird.
Put a pin in that because
huge
important thing. So, yes, Tuesday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. We stream at 8:00 Eastern time. Oh my God, Bernie, you're such a floof.
Okay, so
and you know what?
I got Cheddar.
I'm gonna thank all the folks who got us to the hype train. KJ, Xana, 1218, welcome. And you know, I don't want to derail this because I want to thank everybody who supported the channel. But speaking of the Elvis movie, I heard, KJ, thank you. I heard that the new Elvis movie was really good. I was listening to it on my drive home, or listening to like a review of it on my drive home from work on Thursday on NPR, and they said it was really great, and I was intrigued and interested by it. So maybe I'll check it out. So,
is it the whiskey, the Jameson? Is that the thing with the pickleback?
That's a pickleback, yeah. With the okay, so let me catch up to all y'all who supported the channel, and I don't think I'm gonna go back a little bit further, just so that I make sure I don't miss anyone. Lena, thank you for the 500 bits. Kathy, thank you for the 300 bits. Shelly, thank you for the 5 and 6 bits. Sia's daughter, Lena, thank you for the 500 bits. Kara, thank you for the gifted sub to Dodo. I know I said some of these, but I just want to thank you guys again because you all always come in and deliver support to the channel. Kyle, thank you for the 302 bits. You know I love those random numbers, so thank you, Kyle. Kathy, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, Shelly, for the 7 bits. Lena, thank you again, 200 bits. You super, super sweet. Kathy, thank you for the 13 bits and the 100 bits. Thank you. Kara, thank you for the 300 bits. I hope you had a great time at From Scratch today. We need to make a reservation and go to that restaurant really soon. Wendy, thank you for the 200 bits. Kara, thank you for the 200 bits. Lena, Sia's daughter, thank you again for the 500 bits. Mare, thank you for the 100 bits. And I love all the pictures you posted on Discord of the bag that we sent you. It looks great on you, and I hope you enjoy it. Kathy, thank you for the 100 bits. Patsy, thank you for the 303 bits. Jean, that's super sweet. 303, really, really sweet. Wendy, thank you for the 300 bits also. That's crazy. You guys are just so sweet for supporting the channel. Shelly, thank you again. Kathy, thank you for the 100 bits. Leah, thank you for the gifted sub. Leah, you're the best. And thank you for the fan, because you know what? I'm going to enable this fan while I'm thanking the folks because it's just the right thing to do. Leah's Venmo, thank you for the bit. Thank you, Kathy, for the 100 bits. Shelly, thank you for the 5 bits. 23PB, thank you for the 100 bits. Shelly, thank you again. Thank you, Lena, for the bits. Kathy, thank you for the 200 bits. Sia's daughter, thank you for the 11 bits. Wendy, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Shelly. And that completed the hype train, but Crymars came in after the fact and gifted another community sub. Thank you, Cry. And thank you, Brittany, Peanut, and Patsy. Thank you for the 300 bits. You all are amazing. And that's perfect timing. Look at you, Elias. Elias, maybe I should hurt my knee more often because, you know what? You're doing it right. You're doing it better than I am.
Are you using the fan?
Yeah, Mama's tired. I had a lot of people to thank.
Here. So this is my first attempt at a pickleback shot, and what I really mean is I just poured. Chris, just take those so I can move the glass, the cup. Okay, perfect.
Is this pickle juice or olive juice?
Wait, it's supposed to be olive juice?
Oh, no, it's pickle juice. Now I'm just checking.
Yeah, that happened to me before, Chris.
Cry said I deserve a shot. Thank you, Cry.
Okay, so at this point in the show...
hang on. OG Steve asked this before, and I forgot because we got distracted because that's what we do best. He said, say, Luke, I'm your father in the fan. So let me see if it picks it up in the...
do it through it, yeah.
Luke, I'm your father.
No, 0.
I am your father. Luke, I am your father.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
It's 0.
Okay, well, I tried.
That was actually very embarrassing. Needles feeling. A little needles feeling.
Totally. What did you bring this water bottle up?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
Before. When I went for my walk, I was dying. Folks, I had to stop. Literally, it was there's a part of the walk where we call the Sahara because it's like just endless emptiness. And
I wasn't there today, but it probably was. I'm gonna tell you, it was hot. It was hot.
it was hot.
It's gonna be hot there in the winter.
I was a swamp monster during that. Okay, so at this point in the show, we want to take a shot in celebration of all of your wonderful support.
Yeah, so folks, if you just tuned in for the first time, if we get to level 4 hype train, we take a shot. As per the community's suggestion early on in this stream, that we should celebrate. And you know what? I'm not going to turn down a shot.
Episode 52, that's when the shot started.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know the trivia.
I know the trivia.
Good for you.
It was when Leah was here.
Was it? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It turned into like a really monumental moment. That episode was critical.
That was a turning point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the thing. Let's celebrate this disco party.
Oh, geez, Steve, it did not pick up at all, but I super enjoyed that super passionate performance. Oh, my God.
Amazing.
Okay, well, folks, thank you so much for your
Do you do this? How
support.
do you do this? Are you supposed to do this double, like...
No, I'm going to do my Jameson? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
So, like, oh my God, we didn't even talk about For All Mankind on the podcast.
Oh
Jesus,
my God,
holy McMoly!
Yeah, folks, if you have Apple TV Plus, you need to watch For All Mankind.
You need to watch that show,
and you need to watch from the beginning to current.
Yeah, don't jump into it. Thank you, folks.
Cheers. Jameson first. Thank you.
Do it.
Yeah, that's as far as I'm going. So double.
Cheers.
No, I'm saying I'm not moving my leg too much. Cheers. Oh, it's like a nice hamburger.
Ooh,
and
you know
Chrissy,
what I didn't like?
Wait, did you give me your glass, Elias?
Oh my God.
Really? Thank you.
Wasn't paying attention.
Chrissy, these are just something special, so thank you.
So,
even though Elias doesn't know my name.
I got, similar to last time, I got a siege straight into my throat just now.
I always, do you pour mine first? Maybe you get like the leftover kernels. Because I never have seeds. Or I just, like...
No, your mouth just...
the floodgates open, and it's like, accept the shot, accept the...
You got to tune into a podcast, because we mentioned something about L. Ron, Hubbard. And it's funny, and I feel like it could potentially make its way into, like, the lore of the channel. We just need to sort of work our way into it first, so...
Oh, my God, Steve, you would absolutely... Hamburger. I'm going to say, Steve, you would absolutely love For All Mankind. It is a sci-fi show, and this isn't a spoiler, but it's like a show that tells the story of what would happen if Russia, the Soviet Union, landed on the moon first and not the United States. And that's all that I'm going to say. And everything else, you fill in the gaps.
Now you got to do it with the right shot glass. Heidi, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that season 1 is free anymore. I think what had happened was Apple wanted everyone to experience that show and also other shows that were available on Apple TV Plus. So that very first year that Apple TV Plus was a thing, they gave nearly everyone who had an Apple device, I think it was like a year free of Apple TV Plus. And then they established themselves and realized like they need to start charging. And so what is it, like $5 a month? It's like minimal cost for incredible content.
I don't know, because we get it with the
Apple One thing. Yeah, but I think it's $4.99 a month. And this is not, listen, of course I work for Apple, and I will...
You don't work for Apple.
I worked for Apple. But what I'm saying is I will very much be biased towards Apple, but I also will be very critical in the moments I need to be critical. But I have to say, they're really killing it with Apple TV Plus, because they're very typically Apple. They're, what is it? MO or idea or like the core of what Apple TV Plus is is to tell unique stories that haven't been told before. And so they're not like Netflix where we're going to collect as much content as we can and then also do our own thing like Stranger Things or whatever. They want everything that's on Apple TV Plus to be like a unique thing.
Oh, Ted Lasso is another freaking great show. There's so many. Ginger.
There's so many good things on Apple TV Plus. So I really enjoy. No, the podcast. Wait, is the podcast on Spotify yet? No, we literally recorded. We finished at 7:59 and went live here at 8. So I got to upload it.
No, we actually finished at 8 and we went live at 8.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because we can't stop talking. That we literally stop talking to start talking, and that's the plight of Air streamers.
Yeah,
now, listen,
but
Elias,
I agree. So many great shows on Apple TV Plus, and Paul said Apple TV Plus is fun because you can watch it on on many non-Apple devices and also almost any modern web browser. The other thing too,
I didn't know you could watch it on like a Windows computer.
Yeah, it's the browser. I think it's like Apple TV browser.com or what, I don't know, I guess whatever you go to. But when you watch it on an Apple TV box, and listen, I'm going to tell you, how I said I'm positive about Apple, but I'll be critical when I need to be. I'm going to be critical. The naming structure of Apple TV as a concept is bonkers. You have a physical Apple TV box. You have an app called Apple TV, and you have content that's streaming from Apple TV Plus. Make sense of that. None of that makes
all
any
coming
sense.
from Apple. Didn't they call it ITV at some point? No.
No, I think we all thought it would just naturally be called ITV, just like it would be called iWatch.
Remember when it was Front Row or something?
Yeah, I loved Front Row. I used Front Row all the time. Nerd alert.
Huge nerd alert. Willis Major, welcome, and I hope that we can just bring a little bit of fun and good vibes tonight. So thank you for jumping on.
Thank you for being here, and I hope that you laugh even for 1 second about my stupid little sunburn right here. Look at this.
Yeah, you know what? You went for
you
started on Mack truck version of tank top of a tank top, and you went to spaghetti strap whole hog tonight.
You mean yes, you're right, Chris.
What you were parking on your shoulders was a full Mack truck. It was basically
like 3 of these.
A Mack truck, and now you're spaghetti strap, and I'm going to say it, Elias. You wanted to showcase it tonight.
I did, yeah. Steve, I think you already know the answer to that, and I will not. I will pretend that I'm not offended by your question. I'm just kidding. But it says, Elias, is Apple TV your main streaming device of choice in the household, or is it Roku? Oh my God.
We have a Roku, but we use the...
We do not. We have a Roku for what we had was a specific reason. And we thought we'd want to one day stream Peloton content to the TV until they updated the Peloton content to work on Apple TV. So, forget the Roku. It's dead to me. But the Apple TV has been our main streaming device for quite some time. And
we should do a giveaway of the Roku.
Legit. I mean, I don't care. It's garbage. I'm not going to use it. But the Apple TV...
we have to see if it works, but I wouldn't be opposed to doing a giveaway because that's just a random giveaway.
The Apple TV 4K UHD is the latest model. There's rumors that they're going to release a new one soon. But the reason why I enjoy it, if you have a 4K TV that can support HDR... and you watch a show like For All Mankind, your face is going to melt. Your eyeballs will fall out of your eyes because it's the highest quality streaming content visually. And I think Apple has a rule that they need, if you're going to record content for Apple TV Plus, it has to be some sort of parameters, and it's always the highest quality.
I'm going to say, wait, does Twitch exist on Roku? Can anybody on the stream
I think it
tell me if it exists on Roku?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Next Saturday is going to be and we're going to transition into this in a sec. Next Saturday is it does not. Okay, well, that's fine. But we're going to pretend like it does. You're going to watch this Roku and close your eyes and imagine Air streamers. I'm going to say this Roku that we have downstairs, I will be willing to, if I can find it, because I I'm pretty sure it's downstairs, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I think it's connected to the TV. Or no, we got mad at it.
I think it's in the drawer.
It, yeah.
If it's still working, I would be willing to give it away on the big stream next Saturday.
Yeah, but like, it's fine. I'm totally in support of that. But really, like, on that momentous moment, we're giving away a Roku.
I don't know.
It doesn't align with like my fantasy of that. Yeah, I don't think it should be that night. We'll talk about it.
Okay, we can discuss.
But I feel the mole people in the sky are kind of guiding me towards not that particular stream.
Okay.
For some
can you tell?
We have a language lesson too. So
I do.
There was also a question of what's your favorite TV show. Said Josh. Asked you specifically.
What is my favorite TV show?
I would not. No, Deb, I would not do it if Roku paid me to do a brand deal. I feel very confident, and I'm being very honest.
Why are you mad at them? We didn't hate it. We just didn't use it because we had something else.
Because it's like a lie.
Why is it a lie?
If I'm all like, you should use a Roku to be, you know, to
if
watch.
If it makes you happy, then you use a Roku. It does not make
me happy.
No, if that makes that person happy, then they.
But I feel like as a person who does ads, you should be interested. Though, listen, we did an ad with Swiffer once, and this was like our claim to fame with Muskrat Nation. And I have to tell you, those freaking work. They're wonderful, and I feel passionate
Swiffer,
about them.
Pay us again, and we'll do it because we actually buy your stuff all the time and use it.
They're wonderful.
And this is not sponsored, but
no,
telling you anything that we've actually advertised, we do in fact use.
That's
and
what
if we make a little cash doing it, then fine.
That's what I'm saying, which is why I would feel very inauthentic if I had to advertise a Roku that I don't like.
Speaking of game shows and giveaways, I'm going to cue you up, Elias, and can you tell what the big announcement on Saturday will be? And since I can't deliver in this space, you need to deliver. So here we go.
Why can't you deliver?
Because I've shown that in the previous highlights of when I announced. Elias, thank you for being a contestant on Airstreamers.
So,
what is behind door number 12?
On Thursday of this upcoming week, we are driving down to pick up our Airstream. The one that we ordered in July of last year. It is officially in the lot. They have it. They're installing all the extras that we've got. And on Thursday at 1 o'clock, we will be seeing with our own eyeballs and eye holes our Airstream. And that night, we are taking it home with us.
Wow.
It will be ours officially.
Folks.
Ours.
Elias, on this year episode, is delivering on the Airstream's nomenclature. Congratulations.
Thank you. Wait, so Roku, OGC is saying Roku works for Twitch. So Steve is watching Roku, or Steve is watching Twitch right now on the Roku.
Yeah, so then
no, but I thought Kara said it doesn't work.
Well, if we do give it away, and we're going to discuss offline, but if we give it away on Saturday's stream.
No, but I would be willing to give it away if there's a connection to Twitch.
Then, yeah, well, we'll test it because we haven't used it. But then we have to decide that they're only, if they win it, they're only allowed to watch Airstreamers.
Yes, that's the only, we will make sure of that.
Okay, so wait,
wait, Kara, I just want to make sure you know this. If an Apple TV app freezes, do you know about the little trick? Double press that little like square with the triangle icon, like top right, double press that, go to the app that's frozen and swipe up and it'll get rid of it. You don't have to restart it. I just want to be clear.
Wait, the triangle or the play button?
No, it's like I think they refer to it as the Apple TV button. It's like the top rightmost button on the remote.
I never used the remote, so you.
The latest remote that is the silver one is fan-frickin-tastic. I don't love the one that was prior to that, but I just want to be clear that that's how I feel. Secondly, I want to be clear that if you do not have an Apple TV device like the one we're using, the Roku is totally great. I'm just saying when I'm comparing the two, I feel like I wouldn't use the Roku. And also ecosystem, like that's a big deal for me and Chris.
That is a big
deal. We have
deal.
95 bajillion Apple devices in the house, and the fact that they all just work together is important. That's it too.
So Josh is asking for the Greek word that he
Oh, okay, it doesn't work. It's jailbroken.
So wait, what Greek word can we say? I know how to say a couple of Greek words because I've been doing the Duolingo application, and I know like...
Yeah, tell us. You tell us.
Did I use this one already? I don't know. Rizi? Did I use that?
No, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I know.
Do it again.
Rizi.
Tell me in a sentence.
To rose rizi, which is the pink rice,
which doesn't exist. What is pink rice?
I think it's like pink Himalayan salt, but I think it's on rice.
Why is Dua Lipa teaching you about
pink rice?
No,
the pink rice.
Pink Himalayan salt rice.
No, not him. No, don't confuse folks. It's the pink rice, which I'm saying maybe if salt is white and can be pink, as per Himalayan salt, then I would argue that rice can also be pink and can just be called the pink rice. And so to rose rizi means the pink rice.
You're getting better at your rolling R's.
I am.
You know what I don't like? The in my mouth hole, the flick of the R sound that you're doing. You know how you're kind of being a little dramatic about it? That's kind of how you have to be. It's legitimately like...
It's hard work.
Rose rizi. If you want to do it that way.
It's hard
work.
But
what happens is when you say it in Greek, in general conversation, it becomes toros rizi. It's like pretty...
I get it. Because you know what?
It's one flick of the tongue. It's not like the rose rizi. It's toros rizi.
Yeah, I get it. Because like when I say button...
Yeah.
That's a great visual, and I'm never now, every time I say an R in Greek, not going to think of the quick
It's
claps.
your tongue to the roof of your mouth. This is the roof of your mouth, your hard palate, it's called. This is your tongue. And when you do an R, what it is a... When you do, in Japanese, as I'm learning, it's, let's say, ru. It's hard to say, and I'm doing it wrong, but do sounds like do, because I'm just putting my tongue and preparing and then releasing my tongue to create the sound. It's like the same concept.
Paul said this is literally your job, and Shelly said it's what do you? Wait, I'm assuming it's what you do, because it is what you do. You're all about the pronunciation as songs are being sung.
And so I'm dead.
I'm saying that I think that you're very good at it, and you're very good at understanding when that's happening. Like when you say that there's a diphthong, I have to think about it. I don't really get it, but you know it right away. And I think because in English it's like
right away.
Exactly. I would say that's a Y. And the Y.
Yeah, there you go. You're getting it.
I kind of, but not to your level.
I'm Greek, by the way, Josh grown up in Greece, raised in Greece, and Chris is not.
I'm learning it through the app Dua Lipa.
Also known as Duolingo, but we refer to it here on Airstreamers as Dua Lipa. And I'm learning Japanese, or reminding myself of Japanese, because I learned it once in college for whatever it was. No, it was like 5 semesters, I want to say. And I got pretty good at it, but I forgot it because I didn't use it.
Yeah,
and,
you use it or you lose it.
You snooze or you lose.
You snooze or you lose, or you use it or you lose it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of words in that, like lots of sounds for a simple sentence.
Yeah.
How do you say corn in Greek, Elias? I'm curious. That is a good question, because I always wonder
corn.
How
oh my god, it's a funny word. Why am I drawing a blank?
Maz. No.
I'm literally drawing a blank.
Do a Google.
Yeah, but I want to try to figure it out. We grew corn on our farm all the time, and I would go pick the.
You know what? Because I know like Carpuzzi is watermelon. I feel like watermelons are popular. Rice is popular, rizi. And so I know karpuzi, which is watermelon. I know rizi, which is rice. And now if I knew corn.
Kalaboki. Oh my God, I love this
word. Karboki.
No, kalaboki. Kalaboki. Kalamboki. I used to say kalamboki. Kalaboki is how it's pronounced, but kalamboki.
I'll never go hungry in Greece because I'll know how to say, I know feta, I know pita, I know, so already cheese and bread. I've got my dairies covered. Mm-hmm. If I need a fruit, I can say I want a karpuzi or a watermelon. If I want corn, I know karboka. What is it? Kalboka? Kalaboki. They'll figure it out.
That's pretty good.
Fine.
So it's spelled with an M and a P sound, and when you combine in Greek the M and the P sound, it becomes B. That's how you get the B sound. It's mu, you know that letter mu in math, and the pi.
Yeah.
So when you combine them and they're next to each other, you don't say P, you say B. So kala, like you know that word. Mm-hmm. And oki, like Okinawa.
So like
and put a B in the middle of it.
Good boki? Kala boki?
Yeah.
Good boki.
It's not that, but yes. Sure, if you want to make it that way.
Okay.
Good boki.
Good boki.
What is
you
boki?
heard it here. Boki, I think, is mouth. Maybe that's good mouth. Boki sounds like boca, like in Spanish, and maybe there's a little crossover there. Like somebody from Spain visited Greece and said, "Hey, we say boca."
Yeah, it's not.
And then they say boki.
I checked it.
It's not. Oh, corn is not good mouth.
Tzatziki, we know that. Greece is the word. Wait, Greece is the word. Is the word? Is that? What is that? Something is the bird or something.
The bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
Yeah, that's that song.
Yeah. And I think there was a Family Guy joke about it or something ridiculous.
Okay, so we're totally digressing. As
Calaboca is Portuguese. Oh, Portuguese for shut up. I thought you were going to say for corn, shut up. That's how I read that.
Oh, nobody says shut up to the corn. We're digressing because we need to just elaborate a little bit on this whole Airstream.
Oh my God. Yeah, we just
debacle.
Deviated.
Yeah.
So here's the plan. We're picking, this is what we have intended to happen next week. And I'm going to be clear with you on our schedule because things are going to change for one more week until hopefully things are back to normal. We will stream on Tuesday of this week. We will then fast forward. Thursday, we're picking up the Airstream. Our plan is to Thursday night sleep in the driveway of our house with the Airstream, pack it up, do whatever we need to put in there. Chris's whole office right now that is our old Airstream will move into the new Airstream. We'll add more space and more things because we have so much more space. Then we on Friday morning are going to drive the Airstream for the first time up to the land, get that all set up, and then spend the night actually utilizing the functions of the Airstream in the wild. Really, like all of it, everything that we need to do.
And by wild, you mean Camp Muskrat.
Yeah, by the land. Then what we're going to do on Saturday day is...
Josh, that's super sweet. Thank you.
We're going to prepare the Airstream for our stream. And next Saturday... Can I get my music?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on.
Hold on.
Listen, this game show host is on contract and only works once per day, but I'll make an exception for you.
Thank you.
And now from our contestant.
Next Saturday will be our very first official stream in our Airstream on Airstreamers on the land.
This is a momentous
next Saturday.
Event.
It will be real. It will have happened. This is 2.5 years in the making, and it's a huge moment that I want every single one of you and more to be there for.
I don't know that, people can really process this.
I can't process it. I've known it for a couple days, and I'm going to explode.
It's going to be right after 200, coming off of that high, and now going whole hog into Camp Muskrat, fully realized, and the Airstream. First
brand new Airstream.
Inaugural Airstreamers, streaming from the Airstream.
It's truly momentous moment. So thank you for all of the kind words throughout the time that we have been together. I really am into it. Oh, that is so sweet, Josh. That's what you're saying. Honestly, already one of my favorite couples on Twitch and in general. That is really sweet. Thank you.
No, July 4th is next weekend or next Monday. Not next Monday, a week from Monday. So, Paul,
yes, no, this week. Where I'm talking about like count
a week from
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
week from today
Thursday.
Will be the Airstream
inaugural. I hate that word. Inaugural, or is it inaugural?
I think it's inaugural.
Why? Inaugural. Is there a U after that?
I think so.
Inaugural?
Not inaugural. Or
inaugural.
No, that's like if you're drowning and you're trying to announce this is the first time you're drowning.
Excuse me. The Y is an option, but it's inaugural.
No.
The Y is an option. In parentheses means it's an option. So you can say inaugural or inaugural is the actual one.
I think it's inaugural.
Dictionary.com doesn't lie, Chris.
No, it lies because it says it doesn't say button and it's button. I think it's inaugural. Abishi is right on it.
Dad.
She said that even before the stream holes got out to the internet.
For sure. So that Saturday will be a momentous moment because you're all invited to the inaugural release.
Yeah, I think Shelly's right. Let's do a poll. Is it inaugural or inaugural?
This is a hard one.
Inaugural.
It's hard to. The way I'm going to write, is it the way Elias says it or the way Chris says it?
Okay, I say it's inaugural.
How do you pronounce inaugural?
The
way Chris
You just said inaugural.
Inaugural. The way
But you're saying inaugural.
I will tell you how I will say it. Okay. The way Chris says it or the way Elias says it. I'm going to do a poll. The way it's not even the way that I say it. I'm reading dictionary.com that says the actual proper definition is inaugural. Inaugural. Or
inaugural. Inaugural.
I'm going to say mine again. It's inaugural. Well, dictionary.com says inaugural.
Inaugural.
Okay. So how do you say it? There's a poll happening right now. Go and do it.
So, what is the new Airstream called, Paul? That's a great question.
We have not decided on this yet.
This is still up for discussion.
Well, maybe what he means, what he means is what type of Airstream, not the name of our particular Airstream.
Look, I'll give a little background because, it's called a Globetrotter. That's the model. This has been a 10-year goal for us to get this particular Airstream, and we have been steadfast in that, and we're going to achieve it this Thursday, and we're going to share it with y'all on Saturday stream. And what I want to say is that when you get an Airstream, something that's really cool that they do is you get to name it and put it in a registry. And so in this registry, they log your serial number or your VIN number, whatever it's called, and the name that you give the Airstream, and then they send you this really cute little emblem,
it's beautiful. It's like a metal
etched emblem that you can put in the Airstream, and it has your name on it, and we have to decide on what that name is going to be. Our prior Airstream was named Muskrat Nation, and so we have to decide what this one's going to be called.
OG Steve said Airstream 1. I love that name. Airstream Ultra.
Oh my God! Airstream 1, Muskrat. Muskrat 1 would be cool. Muskrat or Millennium Muskrat.
There's a lot. We need to figure this out. We need to properly.
Folks, you know that I love a good crowdsourcing, so I give those ideas and come prepared on Saturday, and we will discuss.
McGee, I'm dead.
Tits McGee is also strong in the running.
Well, no, Leah said name it after me, and then Chrissy said to Leah, you mean Tits McGee? Which is just perfectly indicative of what our wonderful community is happening. My great-grandmother had an Airstream that was a family staple. It's still on their land, said Willis Major. stranger. That's wonderful.
That's so cool.
Just like the new Staples Center, Leah's Venmo. It should be called leahsvenmo.com. LOL. I'm dead. This is really funny.
Leah's
Airstream
Lair.
Castle 12.
Oh, these
Streamy
are great.
McAirstream. Muskrat Compound. Leah's Lair. Yeah, there's a lot we need to think about.
Listen, I'm telling you, folks, I love that that y'all are
OG Steve, this is not a repeat question. I don't think I'll give
do
you.
we want to tell it or do we want to save it for Saturday?
Let's save it for Saturday.
Steve, please put it in your book,
God,
or we
Kara.
can put it in our book. But that would be really I think that would be just a sentimental moment to tell that story about why we got into Airstreams on Saturday stream when we're actually in our new and
yes,
much waited for Airstream.
I would really like for you to remind us of that question, which maybe will come up naturally even because of the fact that it's now in an Airstream, but please remind us of that question. I'm dead at the fact that Kara said beef curtain. Name a beef person.
Big bad Airstream.
The way Chris says
Muskrat Camper. Oh my God.
So 96% of the folks said the way Chris says it.
Yeah,
which means that that a couple of folks said it the way that I said it. Now, listen, I got to be honest. I do not say inaugural. What I'm saying is dictionary.com says that it is inaugural with a parenthesis around the Y, which means that it's like optional, that it also is known as inaugural. But the more I'm saying my way, it's a little bit classy. It's classy AF.
Inaugural?
The inaugural ball. The inaugural stream.
I don't think so. That is not the Queen's language. She says every single thing.
Queen?
Mm-hmm. I think she would say inaugural because I think that it's the crispness of it. You're sounding like you're drowning saying it, and it just sounds sloppy.
Leslie, we don't know what. So what I'm going to read what Leslie said. I hope Saturday will be a just chatting so you can share the day with us. Too much for 1 hour. That may in fact.
Yeah, that might be. That's a good idea.
The reality though, what I want to experiment with is just for a brief moment. Do play something because that's also a test day to see what is working and what's not working. So even if we played I don't know, something silly.
Oh, you know what we need to play?
Yacht Dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yacht Dice, which is Yahtzee but on the Switch. Yacht Dice is a staple for us whenever we go streaming.
Very specific game that we do when we stream. And it's
I don't wanna,
it was our first stream. Mm-hmm. Our first stream ever. We played Yacht Dice.
Yeah.
Literally August 8, 2000.
We are very much
2020.
I we're not nostalgic, but I think we are nostalgic because there are and sentimental about certain things because there are things that we follow in the Airstream that just bring us joy because we've done those before and it's like we need to be able to experience them again when we're either in the Airstream, especially now in a new Airstream. And so I think that one of those for sure is Yacht Dice.
I think we should play a round of Yacht Dice.
We'll play around. I think that's
a wonderful idea.
Air Sphincter is a fantastic idea too if that'll get past the censorship committee who's etching these little emblems.
Silver suppository. OMG. I would not name it that, but that is probably my favorite thing I have ever heard.
I can't.
Lots of poop talk around here. So what about silver suppository? Take that giant silver bullet and shove it up the mole person's ass.
You all are amazing. I'm telling you.
Dad.
I never question that we're in good company, but these types of conversations just solidify it for me because y'all are just with us in the humor, with us in the commentary, and y'all always deliver. So thank you.
Also, to Paul's question, there's no guidelines for what to do on Twitch. The only thing they give you grief for, like you said, is if you watch. I think it's if you're watching content visible. Like if let's say we have a camera here watching our TV, watching For All Mankind, let's say.
Yeah, we can't rebroadcast.
I don't think that works. They get very mad about that.
So yeah, but gaming or talking, it doesn't matter. Twitch doesn't care.
I'm gonna text.
There are actually whole channels that are just chatting and they're like talk shows and they never stream a game.
I'm texting Pete because I want to see if he wants to join us for a round of the game we're going to play in
Mario
a little.
Strikers?
Yeah.
Okay.
But before we get there, let's do a wine o'clock. We have a wine o'clock, and it's an hour 15 in.
Oh my God, we're just talking about all this stuff. I haven't
Make sure to
moved
recreate
out of
your
this
first
chair.
wine o'clock. Too shy for you. There was no wine o'clock. The wine o'clock was born on episode 20 of our stream.
Oh,
and
you're
that
just
was,
coming in with all the nostalgia and facts.
Yeah, I know my.
You know your
my
Airstreamers.
stuff. It was because Brian Lamatina, also known as Shamalama on maybe Discord, but also B Lamatina on here. He had recommended, he texted us privately, we're friends with him outside of the stream, and he said that we should rate and review wine on the stream, and we were like trying it. Wait, Brian, like Lamatina, Kara? Because I'll text them right now too.
Kara, that's not a creepy. That literally tells you in the Switch. Let's go to wine o'clock. We're going to try, I think, a new wine today, right?
Yes. So there's a funny story about this wine. I am pretty certain that we've had this wine. But now, if you're new to the channel, a little bit of backstory.
Wait, so you got this
the full screen.
You got this at the wine store, and
this one.
But we weren't sure if it was new or not.
Yeah. Well,
when you picked it up.
No, this is not the one. You got this one like days ago in preparation for tonight. But the problem is with this wine. Can you just refresh the?
Yeah.
The alerts. The problem when Chris bought this wine, first of all, he's like, I don't know what the Google sheet is that we have, that me, him, and Jen have access to. I'm like, Chris, oh my God, Jen does all of this wonderful work, and you're just going to dismiss it and just go off your brain?
I didn't know that I had access. I thought that this was...
It's the Airstreamers Gmail. But
I thought it was like, Jen, this is Jen's space, and don't come into this is like a she shed.
You're allowed to.
Assured.
So what happened was, Chris bought this wine, and we're going to move to it in a sec. I'm pretty certain that at some point in our journey through this experience, we had this wine, but
I think I would have remembered it because I would have in my mind immediately have gone to the Bonanza song where it's like Bonanza. That I totally would have heard it in my head.
I'm dead.
And then
we don't have it up. You're revealing secrets, just like you revealed the fan before.
Crap. But I think when then the fire burns the scene away. I just remember this from my dad watching this show.
Okay, well, Chris thinks we never had this wine. I think we had this wine. And what happened was at some point after I started taking notes of the wines and before Jen started taking notes on the wines, there was a little bit of a lost moment. And I think it's my fault because I just got lazy in taking notes until we had a dedicated historian. And I'm pretty sure we had this wine. That's all that I'm trying to say. But I don't remember anything about it. And I checked the Google sheet. There doesn't exist. Nowhere on there does it exist. So we're going to have it for the first time tonight, supposedly. And that wine...
When you have your thing like that, you look like you're 7 feet tall. And I look like I'm 5 feet tall. Cheddar.
It's because of Cheddar. So with that said...
Hey, Cheddar.
Here's the wine. It is called Bonanza.
Yeah, that's the show.
Is that the song?
Yeah, I think so.
This is the wine that I pulled from the internet. Bonanza. And it is California Cabernet Sauvignon. If anyone remembers if we've ever had Bonanza, please let me know.
Lana said we're not giving her credit for creating 1 o'clock, and that's right. Because Lana.
Oh my God, Lana. Yes. Okay. I'm the worst. I'm literally a dumpster fire. It was around the same time, and Lana totally is involved in the creation of Wine O'Clock.
Totally.
A bajillion %. And the fact that you're still here 200 episodes later means the world.
That's what I'm saying, Heather. It's a bold label. I feel like it would have been remembered.
Well, wait, someone gave us this for our housewarming. That's funny. I don't know. I'm telling you, I feel like we had this. Do you mind? Do I mind? How much was this one? How much was this wine?
I think it was 22 or 24. 22 or 24, maybe.
Oh, wait, I don't remember it. We didn't have this wine because this back.
I'm telling you, Elias.
This back is literally an entire 5-page essay. Look.
Wait, was it 15?
My parents and I started Caymus Vineyards in 1972. In the early years, we enjoyed my dad's homemade wine with our daily lunch, blah, 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 blah. I'm proud to produce Bonanza, a non-vintage California Cabernet Sauvignon that is rich, dark, and delicious, said Chuck Wagner. This is 13.8% ABV. And yeah. I don't know, but now I'm looking at this picture and I feel like I remember that picture right up there.
That's your mind playing tricks on you because you just looked at it and now it's like...
so
Cheddar,
confused.
you're so needy today.
Cheddar. I Googled all the wines I received. We got 10 bottles of wine from our party. I'm dead. Gifted to us. I'm the only one who drinks. I'm dead.
Oh, well, listen, Kara, you're going to have a great weekend then.
It's a nice wine, hard to find in Canada. Yeah, you know what else is hard to find in America? All the Canadian wines.
Yeah, they're all luxury.
Them to be, luxury, yeah.
Okay,
the Napa one, oh my God, yes, they are Wagner's.
This pours a nice color, I'm going to say that.
Pink NS does not remember this wine. I don't think you had this before, said Patsy. No memory of this. That's a bold label, said Charlie.
Cheddar.
Lana said, I'm dead, Lana. Twitch glitched on me, but did you see my comment, LOL? I did not see your comment before, not because Twitch glitched on us, but because I didn't see it. You need to call me out on that shit. You need to just tell me.
Cheddar, you're just being
Chrissy,
ridiculous.
Wouldn't Imposter Jen know? That's what I'm saying. There's a point in time where post my notes and pre Jen's notes, there's a loss somewhere in there. That's what I think.
Cheddar, this is hard to taste this wine with you like this. You're being ridiculous.
In America, also hard to find baby formula and rights to my own body. Too soon.
Leah, you can't say stuff like that. Hey, Josh, you can't say stuff like that when I just take a
I thought you were going to like end it at, you can't say stuff like that. I'm like, Leah can say whatever she wants to say.
No,
anyone can say whatever they want to say.
I mean, First Amendment, you're not going to take that away. No, but I think it's really smooth. I think it tastes... Okay, Elias, this is going to be triggering for you and also for me, but...
Yes, OG Steve, there was one.
It tastes like if celery was nice. You know
First
how?
off,
okay,
why is that too soon?
Because I know you. When we got that soup and it had celery in it, and you blew a gasket of like, I do not get that near me, and I do not like celery. Yeah.
Did you say too soon, or am I making that up?
Probably. I think it tastes like toasted nuts and nice celery. Not celery, I really don't like the flavor of, but if you were to tune it a little bit.
Did I just hear you say this tastes like toasted nuts and celery?
And nice celery, yeah.
Okay, I don't disagree.
You know those nuts that you walk by in the city? They are that like have that really like sweet, nice smell to it.
Yeah, I could see that.
It tastes like that, but if you had like a tinge of celery in it, but not too much, and good celery, like sweet celery, because celery just tastes like grass.
Chris, I'm trying to understand the celery connection. I think I kind of loosely get it. But not really.
I've never been more certain about a description of a wine before.
Like, nice celery makes me want to vom a little.
I'm telling you,
it just doesn't work.
And I'm telling you, this is if this was $15, when I bought this, Kara, there were two that I got. So I got one that was 15 or 16. And then one that was 22 or 24. And I don't know which one if this was 15 or if this was a 22 one. If it's online and it's 15, then
it was the 15 one.
Probably a 15.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is a good bottle of wine for 15.
I like this wine. So now this is the thing. You've thrown me off because if it is in fact tasting like celery and I'm then going to give this a good review, I feel like foundationally my core has shifted. And I need to revisit celery. That's why I'm all jumbled.
Steve, I'm here for it. We can try it. We'll try another one. If there's like more than one
flavor, I would love that, Steve. Of course. That was so much fun. I love that moment. And so I'm thrown off because I want to give this a good review.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if this is what celery tastes like, then I'm wrong. Like, I need to just admit that I'm wrong, and my foundational stance on celery shifts.
Maybe
I don't think this is what celery tastes like.
But if you did celery so say that you made celery water in like a pot.
No.
And then you sugared it. You sugared it and you sweetened it.
Chris, when you say celery water in a pot, anything thereafter dies in a fiery pit.
I think that was the second. There were two choices in WAP. It was macaroni in a pot and celery water in a pot. And the marketing gods decided to just go with the macaroni in a pot.
I'm going to rate and review this.
I know mine.
Separate from the connection to celery.
Full stop. This is mine.
I'm rating mine this.
A 5? I think mine's a 6. I really like this one.
If you didn't jumble my brain and my core beliefs, maybe I would have ranked this a bit higher. But I genuinely like this wine, and I would have it again.
Celery water in a pot. Wow.
But should I be letting your words affect my enjoyment of this? Is my thing. I'm really struggling right now.
I'm telling you, Elias, the folks on the interwebs right now can't taste this wine. And so all I can do is explain to the folks what I'm tasting. And what I am tasting in my mouth hole right now is walking down New York City and then walking past one of those delicious nut bar things that they have on the little golf cart things that they sell, which always smells fantastic. And then immediately taking a big chomp on like a sweet celery. That's a nice celery. And it's what this wine tastes like to me. And that's all. That's how I can explain it. There's no other description I have.
I cannot get on board with the celery.
Nice celery.
The only reason celery exists is for you to do that elementary school science project where you split the celery stalk and put some of it in a red food coloring and some of it in blue food coloring, and then you watch the veins of it suck up, and then at the top it turns purple. That's the only reason celery exists.
I think you can do that with carnations, and they're pretty.
Chris, the only reason celery exists is for that. Carnations are pretty. Great, they have that going for them. But you're not eating carnations. You're eating carnation milk. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Have we ever changed our wine before?
Ratings?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'm like sort of on the fence of a 6. But I can't do it if we never change it.
I think nice celery is a thing. Look, I think a nice celery should be a patch. Can you write that? A nice celery would be great.
Yeah, just here. Take this and do it.
Yeah. Ginger Cat loves celery raw and juiced, or celery water. Literally, celery water is juiced celery.
I'm not changing. No, I'm sticking to my guns. I am not changing my review. This is a 5 out of 7 muskrats.
Nice celery.
I cannot, Chris. There's an eyelash folded underneath my eyeball. Listen, celery,
folks, I'm telling you,
is not good.
Mama needs a fan right now because this is too much to handle today.
Dad, that is, I agree with your idea of things existing for it to be peanut butter vehicles into your mouth hole. Yeah, celery is not that for me.
You need to calm down, Elias.
No, this does not do anything. Hello? Nope, does nothing. But this feels nice, though.
It does feel nice, right?
Oh, I could just have this off
I'm telling you, whatever heat you guys made in Texas and sent up to us, return to sender. I am not liking it.
Hello? No, still nothing. Ooh, it feels nice.
Yeah, right in the tatas.
Margaritatas. As the illustrious...
Celery water in a pot, it's WAP. WAP, WAP.
We're going to move on. I want to play a round or two of...
Oh, Josh, it's sweet that you want to send bits, but if it's not working, it's all good. We just love that you're here tonight. So thank you.
That is sweet. That is so sweet.
And thank you for the gesture.
You also highlighted a question before that said, how are both of you today anyway? We are great. We're wonderful. We're happy. We're super excited about this Airstream.
We are super excited. I could be a better runner outdoors, but otherwise, chef's kiss on life.
Lana, how hot is it where you are? We are currently at 91 degrees over here.
I hate it.
And it's rough.
I hate the heat. It's terrible. But you know what? Folks, I'm flush tonight because I have this fan, and knowing this fan is in like a, what is it? Waiting? Like it's
lady in waiting.
A lady in waiting. This fan is a lady in waiting. I feel like I'm not getting flush because I can always cool myself down with it, assuming that there's life in the battery.
Do you know?
I don't know that we thanked Steve for his 15 months on the channel.
Snap! Oh, breaking news! 15-month anniversary for OG Steve. That's terrible.
That is ridiculous, Steve. And Steve, Deb, the channel wouldn't be the same without you guys. So thank you for 15 months. Thank you for all of the time that you've put into modding the channel. You guys are near and dear to our heart. So thank you. 15 months is not enough because here's to the next 150 months.
Literally. That's a lot of pause of colors that I have to come up with.
Yeah, well,
maybe what I'll do is every 2 years, shift the color of that first year by like a couple points lower. So it's always rainbow colors, but like variations of the rainbow.
Yeah. And look, whether Steve is subbed or not, as long as he's here with Deb, that's all that matters.
Of course. Over 100 every day here, said Heidi. And also Lana said over 100 during the day, 90s at night. Nope. No, thank you. Bye. Near me, it's 4 degrees right now. Oh, but if you're in the UK, you're using that as not American degrees, which this is perfect. This is hysterical. So, Josh, in our Discord, we refer to the degrees.
Wait, 4 degrees is cold, though.
We refer to the degrees around our country here as American degrees because of the joke that there's Fahrenheit and Celsius. And you now are presenting a situation here which you are talking about non-American degrees.
4 degrees would be lovely right now.
What is 4 degrees?
That would be like...
Hey, Siri, what... no, hold on. Oh, sorry, everyone. I didn't mean to say those words.
I would say 4 degrees is maybe like...
What is 4 degrees Celsius?
44 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 39.2 degrees.
What did you say?
44.
Oh, 39.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, wow, that's really cold.
Wow.
In
66 American degrees is lovely. Lovely. When we go up to Camp Muskrat on Friday, I think at night it's going to be 50-ish American degrees, and I'm really here for it because I can't wait to be like cold in the Airstream and snuggled, and there's heat, like we can put heat on, and we only put heat in our old Airstream once, and it kind of cooked us a little bit. So I'm curious how this one's gonna work because it came from the.
We're gonna have to next Saturday. We're gonna have to give a whole tour.
It's gonna be wonderful. Oh my God, I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting.
The Airstream. Like celery in a celery water in a pot.
This is not a thing. I'm going to make this not a thing. Celery water is not a thing.
I think that Whole Foods sold celery water for like $6 for like an 8-ounce celery water. And it was a thing. And you know what? I'm going to say it. I think Gwyneth Paltrow probably sells celery water.
Chris, I just started Googling, and it auto-corrected to celery water benefits.
Yeah. Elias, can you just throw me a bone here? Maybe throw me a crisp celery stalk?
Wait. Now I went to the Google and it says it's correcting it with celery juice. And that's different.
Yeah,
celery juice is fine. But celery's in a pot of water that you boil and then take the celeries out and drink that water. That is the LaCroix of health foods.
You chill it first, I think. I think it's a thing. I think it's really a thing.
Okay, Chris, listen to me.
What's next on the agenda today?
It's first of all, it's an hour and 40 minutes in, and we haven't even gotten to our game. And the important part about this game is that we are on a league of called Airstreamers, and let me tell you all what the deal is. Mario Strikers is a soccer game, and it's strictly just like a 5-on-5 soccer game. Really, it's like a 4-on-4 soccer game with wacky rules. And what are you doing?
Bernie left, so I'm going to just Cheddar's the focal point.
Got it. And so the new Mario Strikers for the Switch has something called Strikers Club. And what you do is you create a team that up to 20 people can play. And we have, I think, 6 members of our team right now. Anytime anyone plays, it contributes to the overall score of this group that you get put in. We are currently ranked 3rd of the 5 that we're in.
Unacceptable.
This game is freaking hard AF. We're going to try to play online, just me and Chris. If anybody else is online who wants to try to join us, we have never played with more than 2. I don't know how that's going to work. But at any point, anyone who joins this club, you can play on your own, and those points get accrued, whether you win or lose, towards the overall goal. So what I suggest is let's start by me and you playing one and see what happens.
Okay.
The last time, yesterday night,
what happened?
We played 7 matches, and do you know how many we won? Goose egg.
None. And you know what was on the line, folks? Burger King. We were like,
literally, Chris said, let's give ourselves some motivation. If we win this match, we will order Burger King. And do you know what we did? We lost at the very last few moments.
We tried our
darndest.
Josh, I love that you want to join the Discord. The folks already put in the link, so we'd love to see you on there. Also, Leah's calling me out and saying that it's cucumber water. And she's probably right. But you know what? Then I'm going to make celery water a thing.
And do you know how many people will buy it? As many people as has bought, her name's? Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina
candle? Yeah, probably a million.
Which is a lot, yeah. Why don't you switch that over to here? Let's get the game going. Yeah.
I'm just I'm just confirming that, in fact, celery water is not a thing. I'm just waiting for a couple chats to come in.
No. Don't change anything yet.
What?
Move that to here.
Oh, yes. Where's my mouse?
Celery is water.
Folks.
So you're having like water, which is a very different thing than water.
Just to be clear, I hate celery.
It's nasty.
It's disgusting.
Dead to me.
I still just want to realize that.
Does that mean we should now put celery on our eyes during a massage? Can you just imagine 2 celery stalks just lying like this way on you? Would you prefer this way, Chris, or would you prefer one long celery?
I think like a full Frida Feinberg. What's her name? Frida
Kahlo?
No, Frida the
Kahlo?
The
Kahlo.
artist.
Frida Kahlo.
Frida Kahlo. Yeah, I want a full brow stalk like of a
Wait,
celery.
But I have a question. Who is Frida Feinberg?
I don't know. Who is Frida Feinberg?
Is there an artist named something Feinberg?
Diane von Farsenberg.
Definitely who you're thinking of. Diane von Furstenberg.
Yeah.
Diane von Furstenberg, yeah.
Wow. We're just crossing all the wires tonight.
We really just went.
And Deb, this was what I wanted to comment on. Deb highlighted, someone in the Discord said there should be a Bambi redemption for food challenges, and I think that's a great idea. Deb, yes, I support that, but that needs to be millions of
Yeah, and also it needs to be, I think, prepped in advance because we need to know what.
Well, they can decide for the next stream.
For like the next stream, yeah. Okay, well,
I think, Deb, that's a great idea. I would be here for that. I'll be mad when I'm doing it, but I think it's a great idea.
Write it in the book. We need to think about that off stream. That's a lot of.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Like, do I eat a fried scorpion? Like, is that a thing?
No, because we're vegetarian, so anything vegetarian is up for grabs.
Bugs don't count.
No, I think bugs count. I'm not going to eat a bug.
I'm kidding.
Food challenge.
The world seems to the world seems to be thinking that bugs are the new form of protein. Like, we should be looking at bugs for instead of like cows and stuff.
No, I'll full starve.
No, I mean, Chris, we're literally vegetarian, so this is not affecting us. But like, that seems to be what people think. Like grasshoppers and scorpions and other things.
I don't know if bugs count as vegetarian, but I'm gonna say it does because I'm a bugatarian.
Okay, Chris, switch us to the game. Right now,
Folks, I just want to say I missed y'all.
Me too.
We missed Friday's stream, and
this is not the game. I'm actually trying to just get out of this. I want to just see what happens. Okay, this game. No, hold on. No, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm playing the demo for Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I'm so totally into it. Totally unrelated to anything. I beat this game the other day. Absolutely fantastic. I beat Shredder's Revenge with Chris and Leah. That was absolutely fantastic. So lots of good content going on the Switch. But for now, I'm turning on.
Oh, and actually, let me change the game. So that, what are we playing?
Crickets. Crickets are a new protein they're using. Absolutely.
Mario Strikers.
Deb is like, I was not thinking like Fear Factor level, LOL. Mine and Chris's brains went straight to that.
Yeah, we're like, let's go to the the worst possible options.
Chris is going to be drinking celery water all the lifelong day.
I'm telling you.
Deb, listen, if we do this thing that you're saying, the very first one should be celery water, is my opinion.
But we need to discuss. We'll discuss. We have a couple things to discuss.
The three of us beat Shredder's Revenge, and it was fantastic. Chris did not really participate much. I mean, he was in it.
I did a lot on my own. Just you guys worked more as a team.
There you go. Ooh, club members online 3. Excuse me. Check it out. Look who's online.
So I haven't used my Switch in like a while.
How do we know who's online? Like, where does it say it? I don't know where it says it. It just says 3 out of 6.
You know what I'm going to have to do? So many updates when I play my Switch at the Airstream.
Yeah. So look, on the right-hand side, folks, if you take a look, I'm currently in like the club version of this, which we learned very stupidly. A club is just a team. So Smulp has 138 points. FC Iron City has 113 points. Airstreamers has 15 points. GCC and whatever that last one is never played any matches yet.
LA05F.C.
So what this means is when you play a match, you'll guaranteed get a point. When you win a match, you get, what was it, like 7 or 8 points? So we have played a lot and we've earned very little. What's going to happen after a day and 6 hours and 14 minutes ends, you can see it up in the top right, is that this final 5 right here will finalize and then will be put into another group. And if we like advance, if we do well, we'll advance. If
I don't think
we're going to not advance.
Although it says we're trending upwards, right?
I know. I think we're at the point where if we stay this way, we will advance.
Really?
That's what I think.
Scarecay said that they're still in Mexico and crickets are a big part of their cuisine. I think cuisine is so fascinating because things that we find absolutely repulsive are like delicacies elsewhere and vice versa. So it's like,
do you know, and this is where I learn a lot. Do you know when it's
all relative. It's like, what are you comfortable with?
When I spoke with my student recently about, what's the word? Balut? Is that the thing with the egg and the...
Like the half-born
Yeah, it's an egg. It sounds so gross, but it's an egg where it's like...
fertilized.
A fertilized egg that's nearly a chicken, but it's still an egg. Mm-hmm. And it's in the egg.
Yeah.
I expressed my grossness of it.
Oh, I would never.
But wait. Not that I'm about to have it, but when I spoke with my student who's grown up in a culture in which they have had that,
Yeah.
he said the representation that's going on in America of what that is very much not what it is, because they do cook it. And so when you think about eating a chicken or an egg, and they're two different things, this is basically that. It's a chicken and an egg in one.
It's like a twofer.
Yeah.
Like a 2 for 1.
But do you get what I'm saying? How wild it
that's
is?
What I'm
it's
saying.
all
That's why
just
I
based
think
off of what you
cuisine is,
know.
Yeah, I think cuisine is really interesting.
Balut in the Philippines. Yeah.
But I'm going to just say that in my life on this wonderful planet, questionable in the recent stint that we have, but overall I think wonderful, I will never eat balut. Never. I don't care. I don't care if I'm on my dying, like, you know that one thing where it's like the face that's all sucked in and they're like emaciated.
Yeah.
The
meme. Yeah. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Yeah.
Yeah. That could be me.
Who is that? Is that Groot?
It looks like Groot.
Yeah.
But I could be that, and I will not eat balut.
Okay. Let's play.
There's that. I'll have celery water, but not balut.
Well, I mean, I think they're not connected. I think
Who
celery
knows?
water.
You could have another culture that maybe thinks celery is the most disgusting thing ever, and they probably wouldn't be wrong, but...
So it says no club members are in a match right now, but 3 of 6 people are on, so that's confusing. I'm going to create a room. I'm going to just first round is battle up without pairing, which means it's just going to be me and Chris who are playing right now. Folks, I got to tell you, we were so freaking close to winning last night multiple times. Look, oh great, we're playing against Master Luke. Ooh, but they only, never mind.
Oh, they have 39 wins?
No, they had 6 wins and 39 losses. So maybe,
okay.
Ooh, Kristen, we're playing on the right side of things.
Great. Should I do automatic?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to
No.
do automatic.
No.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Did it.
I'm saying not yet. I encourage you to explore outside of manual, but I think for right now, don't do automatic.
Don't do it.
Okay, so here we go. I am going to be Mario, Toad, and Yoshi. Chris is only going to be Bowser, and Chris will F shit up with Bowser. Chris, are you ready? Let's focus.
Full in focus
ready,
mode
Chris?
right now.
All right, do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm on the left.
I'm the one that says number 1.
Sometimes I forget the button.
Good job. Get her. Good. Oh, but okay.
Oh,
good.
little fake out, Elias. Oh, crap. I'm not delivering.
Okay, no, it's fine. I got a shot in. That's good. All right. I'm passing it. Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
Oh, crap.
Get it,
Oh,
Chris.
no. Get out of here, Mr. Mario.
Oh, shoot. We have a bomb, Chris, okay? No! It shouldn't have happened.
Oh.
That shouldn't have happened.
Kara said this game
Chris.
Kara said this game made her rage quit, and I don't disagree. Get out of here.
Come on, that should have freaking been in.
Elias, we need to win. Yeah.
Get it, kick it.
Hit it again.
I'm trying, you were in my way, then you punched me.
I'm punching everyone. You're part of everyone.
Oh my God. Can someone please clip that moment right now?
Crap.
Oh my God.
Ah, crap. I'm so mad. This game is really
Chris,
freaking hard.
Focus.
No, get out of here.
Oh, that was me. I did that. I didn't realize I was going to get you.
This is why we're losing. Are you freaking kidding me? You're throwing bombs at your teammate.
I didn't realize that it, does that.
A bomb literally explodes. That's the one thing it does.
Yeah, but I didn't know there was friendly fire on.
It sits and it explodes.
Why is he doing that? Why is he kicking there?
Look, I'm just throwing everybody.
Careful, don't give them too many items.
No, I'm gonna give them. Get out of here.
Kick it. Oh, kick it.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Jesus, this game makes me stressed out.
I'm telling you, I need.
Okay, ready, Chris? Oh, freak! No, good, no.
Okay, I got the thing.
Good. Get me. Oh no. No. Okay, we need Chris clearance. We need clearance. No.
I'm clearing everything. Oh no! Do it, Cramp.
No, couldn't do it.
You can do it, Elias. You're gonna do it.
I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I couldn't do it. It's fine.
No, but that ship has sailed.
Yeah, the Hyperstrike ship has sailed. It's fine. You move characters, Chris. Just
I know,
FYI.
purposefully.
Okay, I'm just saying because you get real nervous with that. Oh, you.
This is the World Cup, I think.
Okay, Chris, we have the thing. So.
Oh crap.
Okay. You need to focus.
We're
Get
focused.
me. Pass it.
Oh, I did it!
Pat, kick him!
Crap.
Kick him!
I'm trying!
Kick him!
I'm trying!
No!
No! Why is this
Kick
so hard?
Kick it!
Oh!
Yeah!
Jeez Louise!
Oh my God, I'm sweating. Okay, Chris, I don't know what we need to do here, but
wait, are we tied now?
We are tied.
Okay, just.
And you know that they're mad. Yeah, pass it.
No, I was taking the shot.
You did not give up your shot. Oh. Okay, I have the thing. I have it.
Oh, get out of here, Mr. Luigi.
No.
No,
it's okay.
Crap.
Listen, Chris.
No, I'm so mad.
Focus. I have the thing. Just give me clearance to do it. Right now, Chris, look.
I'm going to.
Right here. Okay. We have 75% chance of this going in to count as 2.
Please.
Please.
Punch people. Does that do anything?
Yeah! Okay, Chris, listen. We gotta keep them away from our goal. We have 20 seconds left.
I'm telling you, if we...
Chris! Shh.
Yes, Elias, do it. I'm doing it.
Okay, focus. Just get them away from... They know.
Oh my God, Elias! No.
Okay.
No, be careful.
Waste time. Kick it. Just kick it. Waste time.
Oh
we won.
my
Are
God.
you serious? This is crazy. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe that we just won.
Wow. Oh my God.
What just happened?
You know what? What is behind goal number 4? What is it? A freaking win!
On Airstreamers, we won by a hair's breadth. Is that really how it's written?
Wow.
Breath?
Hair's breath. Yeah.
Why? What is that word?
Not like a breathe.
I always thought it was a breath. Like a
breath.
What's a bread?
It's bread with a bread with a th.
But does it mean like a... I'm so confused.
Like a gay gasp?
No, like a breath.
I think so. A hair's breadth. No, breath isn't like the breadth of my skills.
I don't think I know that.
I don't know. I'm just going to say.
My God.
This is momentous.
Chrissy said, Elias, I thought you were bad at this. That was good. Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you, Gene.
Love. But,
wait.
Chrissy, we played 7 matches of this last night and lost every single one of them. Let's take a look. We had 40 tackles. They had 14. Chris is a tackle queen. That's why we have that many. We had an equal amount of passes-ish. Assists, same. Shots on goal, nearly the same.
Look, I think...
Look, we won 30. Look, Chris, we're winning coins.
Oh, no rematch, Elias.
No, they didn't want it. They didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I think we should end on this high note.
Breadth is width.
Look, Short Pam said... did you read Short Pam's?
No, where is it? Definition of hair is breadth. A very small distance or amount, very close. He came within a hair's breadth of winning the race. I'm telling you, I never knew. I always thought it was like Breath of the Wild, like a breath.
Yeah, but it's
I thought
like
it was a hair's breadth is like the last breath of the hair.
No, hairs don't breathe.
So what they're saying, if it's a width, a hair's width is so little that we won by so little. There you go. That's it.
But we won by a long shot.
I don't know if that's good. Look, our points went up to 21.
Look.
OMG right now.
We need... Okay, let's go. I'm going to cameras only. Is that okay?
Just hold on 1 second, Chris.
I'm starting the first giveaway.
Okay.
Because
I just want to see there's 4 people online in our club. Can we play with those folks?
Yeah, I mean...
How do we do that? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. If anyone is online and on-air streamers right now, I'm going to do this goal. I'm going to do...
23PB said hairs like a rabbit, like HAI.
I'm going to pair up in battle. So if you are on stream watching this stream right now and you want to join us, let's see if we can make this work.
Folks, this is the first pin.
Yeah, Bishi or Chrissy, whoever joins this first. I don't know if it's going to support both of you, but whoever joins this first, let's see what happens.
That we're giving away.
Alicia won. Alicia's in. Okay, look. It's me, you, and Alicia. Perfect.
So, folks, we ship these for free internationally. Wherever you live, we'll send one to you. All you have to do, it's free to enter, ! raffle.
Okay, so Chris, we are on the right side. Oh, God. Chris and Alicia, listen, we're not going to win this. I'm just telling you right now.
Stop, Elias.
No, did you see they had 40 wins?
Stop.
No, but they did. Alicia, let's go. Do it. So now there's 4 of us on a team and 3 of us who are actually playing. Alicia, if you click manual, then you will be one person for the whole time, unless you switch. And then I can be the remainder too.
Okay, we're going to do our damnedest on this. But
OMG, I would lose my mind. But listen, whatever happens. This person has a very high win rate.
Yeah.
We are likely going to lose, and that's totally fine.
But you know what?
Alicia, you need to pick that last player. So pick, Yoshi is fine, I guess, or whatever.
Wait, I think Yoshi is chosen, so maybe...
No, Chris, do Bowser. Yeah, and then pick Toad or whoever. Doesn't matter. Just someone who you can pick. So Mario works as well too, or Toad. Doesn't matter. Yep, there you go. Good. OMG right now. This is absolute. Look, they have 39 wins and 49 losses. We have 2 wins and 9 losses.
I'm going to say they lost more times than we did.
The Weirdo Boys FC. This is cool because if someone is on the other end of this watching, they see that they're playing against their streamers.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Paul, you know what I like, Paul, about Bowser is you just get to tackle people.
But there is, Chris, a negative to tackling people. Let's remember.
I know, but that's fine. I'll deal with those consequences when I have to.
Kick it. Just kick it. Oh, no.
No, I didn't have it, Elias.
Oh, I like their color. How did they pick their color?
too. What a nice color.
Oh, that was like an almost win. Or an almost in, I mean.
So wait, we want to attack or score on the left?
You know how triggering that is to me, Chris. Every single time that we play this game, I always make sure to tell Chris which goal he needs to kick it into. And there's video evidence of this time right now that I said we are starting on the right and the goal is left. But yes, we have to kick the left goal. Get that.
Oh,
they got it.
Crap. Crap.
Oh, I almost got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. Alicia, get it. Okay. That's good. We're doing well. Get him. The number one, Chris.
Get out of here, Danky Kang.
No. Okay. Listen.
Yeah, Elias, I'm listening. Tell me my words of wisdom. Oh, that was scary. Get the thing. Oh,
nope,
crap,
they
got it.
No. Yeah, Chris, this is you, Chris, get it.
This,
You're doing the mole people in the sky's work right now, Chris. OMG, right now.
I'm mad.
Kick it. Oh, that was... Should have been in.
Ah, crap. Get her.
Get her?
Yeah, the Rosalina.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that was beautiful.
I saw that. They deserve that. They deserve that.
Absolutely deserved that.
But we can come back.
I think so. Yeah. What happened there, Chris?
I just kicked it from the half line thing.
But why?
I don't know, because it just sounded good at the time.
Yeah, get it. Right here. Get it.
Quick.
We have the thing.
Quick.
Come on. No, I don't think it's going to work.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, but listen, I have to say we're doing well. If they're 50% win rate and we're not. Oh, Chris, you literally just threw me into.
I didn't do that.
You literally just threw me into the wall. Get it, Chris, get it.
Oh yeah, I got it last second.
Did you?
Yeah, do it. Do the thing.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
Do it. Oh no, they're gonna shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, good job, goalie, man. No,
they won.
It was a good run, though.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're gonna get this right here.
Oh my god, can we come back?
No.
In 12 seconds?
No.
Nope, definitely not now. Pass it. What was that, Chris? You kicked it.
I kicked it. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a crazy
Whatever.
game.
We won a match tonight.
Yeah, we won a
and we
match.
also, by the way, with a person who has a group that has 50% win rate, the fact that we kept our
Yeah, we wasn't a shutout.
No.
I mean, it
and I don't know why this
but
dominates
it's not.
down there. This should not be dominating.
No, that's an aggressive.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
Look,
I'm sweating.
We had so many, all the points on the. Are we on the right? Yeah. We did a lot of things.
We had the ball for nearly a third of the time less. Oh, team bonus. That's cool.
Exactly.
We got bonuses for just being on the team. Love that.
Okay. Look.
Listen, we did well for the fact that they had a 50% win rate. That's important to remind ourselves.
I know.
That. We have a 10% win rate.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. And we're moving
23
up.
points.
We're moving up.
I'm stressed.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna say we're picking some winners for the not the patch, because I'm lazy. We're gonna pick some winners for this beautiful pin. And you know what? I think how everybody wears the American flag.
Wait, did we not have it on game?
No, we did. I switched back.
Oh.
You know how everybody has the American flag on their lapel in Congress? I think that this is gonna be the up and coming. I think we're going to see this in Congress, where they'll have the American flag and
the Airstreamers
logo. I think it's going to be a thing, and we're going to see it on C-SPAN.
Leah said that if anyone wants to play Pummel Party after this, I would love to. Maybe I can convince Crime Mars to stream it if anyone wants to watch and cannot play.
What's Pummel Party?
Pummel Party is like, I think it was Crime Mars a long time ago who said it's, I want to say sort of loosely like Fall Guys, but it's a random set of multiple mini games that you play. And like, that's the game. Speaking of Fall Guys, next week, thank you, Sia's daughter.
Thanks to Bishi for even jumping on. And
yeah, totally. That was super fun.
I would prefer playing on the TV too.
Yesterday, Gavin, we all know Gavin, and I were talking, and he said that he wants to play.
It's like Mario Party.
Yeah. We want to play various mini games.
Yeah, I thought you said. I thought Fall Guys because that mini game, but it's like
that's
a
sort
board
of idea
game
where it's like no,
games.
I don't think there's a board game.
Oh,
I think it's more like random Fall Guys things, like the randomness of that.
Yeah.
So me and Gavin were talking, and he said he wanted to play Fall Guys at some point. So maybe this week we can play. But the thing about Fall Guys that's fun now, that could really work in the Airstreamers community, is that Fall Guys is now free to play. Anyone who owns a Switch can play Fall Guys, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online,
how's it free to play?
They switched their model, so it's no longer a paid game; it's a free-to-play game.
Oh wow, interesting.
So what that means is, if we all got together, let's say on Tuesday, and did I really say Fallout Boys?
Probably.
No, I did not.
Probably.
Wait a sec. Is that where Fallout Guys comes from? Wait, Fall Guys.
No,
What's
you're
the
going to
game?
take the fall. I don't know. Listen, I'm hot, and I need to give some pins away.
Oh, it's Fall Guys. Oh, my God, not Fallout Guys. Fall Guys is free to play. What I'm saying is everyone should download Fall Guys on their Switch, and we can all play collectively. There's 60 people who can play at a time. So if we all played collectively, that would be a ton of fun. Yeah, that's what I think.
I think that would be great. Okay, well, I'm going to give some stuff away. Is that okay?
Do it.
Okay, I'm closing the giveaway. There's 2 winners tonight. I promised. So who's going to win the first pin? Kyle, the organizer. Congratulations, Kyle.
You are the winner of the button.
The literally first, not a button, the first pin. Pin.
Is this 203?
No, it's 202.
Oh, 202. Why do you have 202 here?
Because that's where I started writing my notes.
Oh, my God, Chris.
You had your pen in there. And I'm going to give another pin away. Who's going to be
Kyle
the
won
second? Who's going to win?
Listen, this is the pen. This is it. This writes gloriously.
It really is.
And I'm not being like dramatic. I'm obsessed with how well this writes.
It's just every stroke is a gift.
Look, can I show? Can we see? Can you move that back that way?
Well, yeah, everybody can see. You just can't see.
I can't see anything. Okay, so
I'm just fanning myself.
I'm writing backwards. This is weird, but like, oh, this is real weird.
Oh, look, that pen stroke is just
here. I'll do it this way.
A gift.
Let's say, what am I gonna write? Airstreamers.
23 BB.
You see?
I'm telling you.
I love this.
JJG, everybody is laughing at my every stroke is a gift line. That was not intentional. God's honest truth. Mole people in the sky. That was not a double entendre. I actually
heard that
saying,
as every hole is a goal.
That was not intentional.
We're going to be canceled.
Okay, folks, I'm telling you, this fan
literally
is
canceled.
Everything. Whatever y'all are winning in this pin tonight, it's nothing compared to this fan.
So what is happening right now is Chris
Kyle
is from the same pool of people. Chris is picking another winner.
Who's going to win? Did it go?
Did it go? I don't think it went.
Oh, it did,
Sia's
Lena.
daughter. Congratulations, you're winning a pin.
Lena. You won the second pin.
Sia's daughter pin.
Oh, this is really nice.
There you go. It's in the book.
Kara said they both deserve it, but still rigged.
Well, Heidi didn't win, so therefore it is not rigged. Because I saw what you all wrote before, that because we talked up Heidi will win.
Yeah, well, the statistics spoke.
The what?
Statistics spoke.
What was that?
I was half swallowing, and then I was half.
Did you have celery water in your mouth?
I got all the celery water in my mouth. I'm trying to dry my mouth out because it's full of celery water right now. Okay, marking giveaway as complete.
I'm dead.
Folks, what a blast.
So this means what I want to do is this. I'm going to just announce it right now. On Tuesday, I want to play Fall Guys. Fall Guys, just to repeat, I'm pretty sure not only is it free to play for all systems, but it's also cross-play, meaning anyone on any system can play with anyone on any system. So I recommend that for all of us to have a ton of fun on Tuesday, let's play Fall Guys by downloading it. Gavin will be there. Brian will be there. Me and Chris. Anyone who owns a Switch can play. It is totally free. And I think that would be a ton of fun. Then Friday, we're not streaming because we have a whole Airstream to set up. Saturday of next week, let's just chatting with a little sprinkle of yacht dice.
That is going to be a memorable stream.
That is going to be a memorable stream. I'm like chills thinking about it. Mm-hmm. We got to figure out our camera situation. I don't really love that big, the one that was like a bajillion dollars that we bought during COVID.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but not
trash.
On stream.
No.
And
you imagine we just sat here and started shopping for a camera.
And so we're going to just keep shopping for this camera. What a great
The Gamers
night.
Airstream. Thanks, everyone. Had a great time. Thank you. Congrats. Thank you, Katie. Oh, I thought it was to me.
Oh, Cry, are you streaming? Because we'll totally raid you.
Oh, my God. Steven is calling me right now.
Can we raid Cry? Because Cry is going to play the new game, and I think we should...
Yeah, let's totally do that. And we'll go feed the kitties, and then at some point...
And then we'll tune into Cry's channel.
And maybe we'll download Pummel Party and start playing.
Cry, Leah, can you just confirm that Cry's on so that we can raid her?
That's really funny that Steven is calling me because I think we were supposed to connect to stream with Steven tonight, but I think we both thought it was Friday. Mm-hmm. And do you remember the last time I didn't answer Steven's call?
Oh, he's going to be mad. Huge mad.
Huge mad.
So, okay, folks, what's going to happen now is Airstreamers is big tired tonight. So we're wrapping up. Our stream is ending, but y'all know Cry will deliver. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take our stream and raid Cry's channel, which means our stream is going to end, but...
Pick it up, said Katie. It ended. I got nervous. I didn't know I wanted to put him on stream at this point.
You'll be tuning into Cry Mars's channel, and I think she's streaming a new game, which I'm very interested in. So,
I want to repeat, this is not a new game because Cry mentioned this to us a long time ago and said we should play Pummel Party.
A new game in my world, is a new game, period, full stop.
So, like, the game will be birthed right now.
Right in this moment, and it's going to be on Cry's channel.
Yeah, got it.
So, Elias, do I just type...
I forget. Let's figure this out real quick.
So we're gonna wrap up
I'll
here.
I'll do it here.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here the traditional ending of Airstreamers, and then what we're gonna do is move you all over, and you still tune in, but it's gonna be Cry Mars's channel, and you're gonna have a blast.
Wait! Before we go, Cry Mars, what is the name of your? Oh, here.
Cry Mars.
Yeah.
Okay, so folks, Elias,
we think that's right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So can you send us out, Elias?
Yeah. Thanks, folks, for tuning in to another episode of Airstreamers, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Bye, everyone.
We'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and enjoy Cry Mars' stream.
Bye. It's gonna be awkward because I think there's a countdown, so we're still here. Hi, everyone.